All right, everyone, we had a little bit of a struggle the other day between Doge and USAID because security clearance wasn't granted to several individuals from Doge. And so they were unable to actually begin accessing the records at USAID. This has to do with foreign aid, generally speaking, so to Ukraine, to Taiwan, to other countries which we are propping up. And they weren't given access. And apparently Elon Musk appealed to Trump himself on this particular issue. Then they were granted security clearance. And so now they have the paperwork. So the American people are going to get to see, I believe, and I think this will actually happen. Normally I'm very pessimistic when it comes to any machinations of government, but Doge is not entirely government at all. What I have a feeling is going to happen is that we're going to get to see where the money is going. I actually am hopeful that that will happen. That's a really, really great thing because the American people deserve to know where your tax dollars are actually going. Some people are upset over this. Oh my God, fascism, Nazis and stuff like that. You don't even want to know where your tax money is going? You're so clueless that you believe that that's a bad thing, that there should be some sort of accountability within the echelons of government with regards to where your money is actually going. I don't understand it at this point. It's just become a D&R issue. It's become hyper-partisan at this point, and it's like completely clueless. I happen to support this. I support the idea that the American people should generally know what their money is being used for. If you can compress that into a digestible form, which is basically what Doge is about, the Department of Government Integrity, government efficiency rather. If you know where your money is going, then you can sort of do like a line item thing and say, well, this I approve of, that's fine. That I approve of, that's fine, but this I generally disapprove of, and then you can make a more informed decision, politically speaking. It makes sense. It's just the idea of government efficiency. I don't understand why anyone would actually be against that. Some people, though, appear to be. Because Orange Man bad, right? Orange Man bad and Rocket Man bad, therefore it's got to be a bad idea, even though it is objectively a good idea. We've been asking for this. Liberals have been asking for this for decades, literally, quite literally speaking. They've been asking for this kind of audit of the U.S. government. Some of their money is going to blow people up. Some of their money is going towards programs that make absolutely no sense, and yet they're against it. It's very, very strange to me at times. It appears that Doge has killed USAID. That is, that the aid that the United States typically gives to other countries is effectively frozen at the moment. This is a good thing, because some of that aid is going to kill people. Some of that aid, it's not going towards giving medical supplies to Ukrainians. It's not being used to supply anti-missile systems to Taiwan. Some of it is literally being used to target other people and to destroy them, to take their lives. The American people remain blunderously oblivious to this in general. For example, when the United States conducts strikes in Yemen, in some occasions we're striking a legitimate target. We're striking something that is literally attacking our ships. Perfectly fine. In other cases, we're misfiring and a bunch of orphans are dying. That's not fine. There's a difference between these two eventual scenarios. And some people don't understand that this is going on because they're reading legacy media, and so they're just completely oblivious. They don't even understand that this sort of thing is happening at all. And it's really, really sad, ultimately. I approve of the Doge experiment. How effective will it be? Let's discuss that. Caffeine. You need it. I don't expect it to be fully successful. But even if it's only a partial success, that is, that some oversight is levied, Some government programs that are wasteful are removed. Some government programs that are abusive are removed. It will still justify itself. It'll still be a good idea. We haven't really had this in decades and decades anyway. I mean, a lot of people don't realize you used to audit government agencies and try to keep them reasonably accountable. That was the whole goal, because, you want to deliver for the taxpayer because they have to pay for these programs. Lately, over the last 4 or 5 decades, we've sort of gotten away from that, and there's really no accountability at all. That's the whole problem. We don't have any accountability. We don't know where the money is going. The best that we have is Fox News once a year will say shrimp on a treadmill. That's basically the best that you can hope for. Other than that, you have no accountability at all. You have no internal auditing going on. If you do have an internal audit, it's probably classified. If it's not classified, it's buried in the headlines. So there's no way to actually establish accountability of any kind for these government programs and these government agencies when they're wasting money. Especially when they're wasting it on killing people and destroying our reputation around the world. It's been happening for literally years, and nobody seems to give a shit about it. Finally, we've got an individual who has enough money and enough clout, politically speaking, that's Elon Musk, to actually get in there and try to deliver on the promise to create accountability, and then the agencies balk and they try to block their access to the paperwork. But it didn't work in this particular case. They gained access to their files. I'm sure they're having a field day. And I'm sure that their report to the American people will be very, very interesting. That's about all. Peace out.